Hi, my name is Dr. Nathan Winkles, and I will be your professor this semester for Math 325, Calculus 3, Multivariable Calculus. This is for the spring 23 EW6 term. So I just wanted to be able to put a face to a name and everything, give you a little extra information about myself. Um, I have a 3-year-old. I've been married for about going on or just had my anniversary, so that will be for 11 years. I've been teaching for about 13 years now, so this will be the start of my 14th year full time. I've been teaching online courses for almost that same amount of time, I guess maybe 12 years, going on 13 years now. Things I like to do. I like to go deep sea fishing. I like to play racquetball. I like to garden. I like to can the stuff from my garden. I like to have fun and hang out with my daughter and everything. She's a blessing and everything. Um, so yeah, that's a little bit about me and everything and what I like to do. Um, I feel like I'm a very approachable guy. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me via email n.winkles@snhu.edu. This semester we have Calculus 3, so it's going to be a little bit challenging and everything, but I'm going to be right here with you. If you get any questions, don't hesitate to email me or to reach out via the chat and everything. So definitely let's make sure that we take care of that. Sorry about the yawning and everything. I have a condition that kind of causes that and everything. Um, so what I want to do now is I want to kind of give us a little just brief overview of the course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen so that way you can see, we can kind of walk through everything. So when we come into our course inside of um, D2L, Brightspace, this is what we're going to see and everything. For the main thing, most of y'all stuff is going to be underneath. You'll see an announcements tab where you can see all the announcements and everything. I'll have them posted beginning of the week every week. Learning modules is where the next piece of our course is going to take place. It's going to kind of tell you everything that we have going on. I believe it actually starts by going over the overview. We got a course schedule. Course schedule. We can go to full schedule here, and that's going to tell us everything that we have on every single day, week, and everything. So, in general, you're going to have a problem set every single week. Some weeks we'll have quizzes, some weeks we will not, and everything. And everything. So it just kind of tells us kind of where we're at and everything. Our big thing at the end is we will have a final exam and everything. That's our only big test and everything. The rest of it is going to be quizzes and homeworks. So we want to make sure that we do well on all of that. To access My Math Lab, we come over here to the My Math Lab tab. You can click on pretty much any one of these external tools, and it's going to pop you over into My Math Lab. You have to create an account if you don't already have one. And then once you get there, my homepage looks a little bit different than y'all's. So if we jump to student home, yours is probably going to look something like this. And it'll tell you, since I'm doing this being pre-course, there's not going to be a whole lot of information here that's going to tell us anything. So if we wanted to do by the month, and we went to July, it would tell us a little bit more, but since a lot of stuff hasn't started yet, it's not going to show us anything here. So let me jump over here to instructor home. I'm going to jump into an assignment manager. I'm going to jump into the first assignment and preview it. So that way we can kind of look at it and see what's going on. So in this first assignment, you're going to have 20 questions. You've got to help me solve this button. This button right here will allow you to work you through the current problem. But then it's going to give you another problem. It's going to mark it wrong and make you redo the problem. If you do view an example, it's going to give you something that's going to be close to the problem. And in either one of these, they may skip some steps, so be aware of that. You can go to get more help. You can view the e-textbook. You can view a video that's specific to this particular topic in the section. I discourage the Ask My Instructor piece. I would much rather you send me a regular email, take a picture of your work, take a picture of the problem, so that way I can kind of see what's going on. Sometimes it's as simple as you may not have written down the problem correctly. Sometimes it's you made just a tiny mistake in your work. If you click on this Ask My Instructor from inside of My Math Lab, all it does is send me a link to the problem where you can type something in. It doesn't allow you to send your work, so I don't know where you're going wrong. So I prefer you to just go with a regular email at that problem. You can also post inside of the general discussion board where you can post any type of questions. Some other students may have the same questions you do. You can answer each other's questions as well. So you always have that different type of possibility and everything. So that's kind of the homework in a nutshell. Like I said, about 20 problems. Some of them will show your work. So for example, see if we can find one here. So on all these problems and everything, there are none that have the show your work thing, but we do need to make sure that we are doing these. They are part of your grade and everything. So we need to make sure that for whenever we are preparing for our final exam and everything. So make sure that you are keeping up with that in every aspect. I normally try to do my grading on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays and everything. So that's normally when you're going to see your grades updated and everything. Obviously, I'm available throughout the week. I will post announcements at the beginning of the week. I will add in some videos or links. Some of the videos, maybe some of the videos from where I've taught the similar topics before in a different course, and everything that I already had a video made for it due to the pandemic of us creating a lot of videos. So you can check some of them out. I'm not saying that they'll be 100%. I'm not saying that they will match 100%, but it'll be something that you can use as well as the My Math Lab resources. Another resource that is very valuable is Paul's online notes and everything. He's got a great resource out there for stuff. And I'll probably put a link to that in everybody's introduction discussion board post on the first week and everything. That way everyone has it and everything. That way you can kind of see what topics are out there and everything. I'm looking forward to a great term and everything. And if you ever have questions, please do not hesitate to email me or reach out so that way we can get those questions answered and everything. I'm normally pretty good at answering emails on a regular basis. So always feel free to reach out to me.